What's going on, everybody? You got the crazy dog back for another video. And in this video, I will be answering the questions that you guys asked. I only got like 9 questions, so this video would most likely be short to anyone else. But with me, I like to ramble and all that crap, so this video will probably wind up going like 10 minutes. Maybe even more than that, who knows. But anyways, let's not waste any time. Let's get right to the questions. Alrighty. First question comes from Steele Jackson. He asked, do you think the Browns will have a winning season during the Hugh Jackson era? And have you been to a Browns game home and away? Good question. Well, if this front office that we have can hit on all their, or almost all their draft picks, maybe bring in a few good free agents here and there. And maybe if these guys stay healthy, I think we can have at least one winning season in the next few years. Hopefully we can start having more and more winning seasons as the years go on. But I think, yeah, we will have a winning season under Hugh Jackson. We better. Hugh Jackson's way better than any of the coaches we've had before. That's for sure. And have I been to a Browns game home and away? I've been to 2 home games. I went to a Steeler game and a Ravens game. Not in the same year. It's been a while though. And I have not been to an away game. But I'm thinking about going to one soon. I'm thinking about it. Of course, I don't know which game I'd go to. There's a lot of options though. Cincinnati, Chicago, Detroit, Pittsburgh, maybe even Philly. You never know. Alright, but yeah, that's a great question. Or questions. Those were great questions. A 2-parter, yeah. Alright, next question from Luke Loving asked, what did you think about President Trump? I don't usually like to talk about politics in my videos. It's a very sensitive subject to a lot of people. And I don't want my comment section to be infested with a bunch of political crap. I like to keep it sports. So I'm just going to say this about Trump. We'll see where he takes us. We'll see. Of course, I heard the Clinton administration's trying to get a recount thing going on in some states. I heard that's not really too successful right now. But, we got to wait and see, Next question from City of Champions 95, another Steeler fan, asked, who do you enjoy beating more, Steelers or Michigan? That's a good question. Oh, well, considering the fact that we beat Michigan almost every year, pretty much every year, and we barely beat Pittsburgh once a year, I'd say I enjoy beating Pittsburgh more because we don't do it as often. Now, if the Browns decide to start getting good, drafting good players, maybe getting some good players in the free agency and all that good stuff, and then, we see these rookies, develop into some good players, I think the rivalry between the two teams will get better. And maybe wins will become more, common in that series. And maybe the rivalry will be reborn. But right now, I'd say Steelers. Because we don't beat them that often. And when we do beat them, I just enjoy it a lot more. Because I don't know when the next victory will come against them. Alrighty. Next question is from Pat's Fan. And he asked, would you rather go 1-15 or 0-16 and be the second team to have a winless season, but you still accomplished something this season? Well, it's not really a hard question to answer. I'd rather go 1-15 because I do not want this team to be, put in the same category as the 08 Lions. I mean, hey, at least we got a win. That's the way I look at it. Hey, it's a win. We actually got a victory. It's only one victory, but hey, it's a dub. It's not 16 L's. Alright, ClawQuest asked, who's your favorite Dolphins player, and do you think they will make the playoffs? My favorite Dolphin? I'd have to say Jarvis Landry. He's a baller. And I will say the Dolphins will make the playoffs. Yes, that's right. The Dolphins make the playoffs. Barely, but they do it. It'll be wild card, of course, because they ain't winning that division. No. Nope, the Patriots still own the East, so they're going to make it in the wild card. I'm actually going to go one step further and say they're actually going to be the 5th seed. Yeah. They keep playing like they are now. Who knows? But still got a little ways to go. So we'll see where the Dolphins end up at the end of the year. Maybe they end up wild card, 5th seed. But yeah, they're making the playoffs, especially if they keep playing like this. All right, another question comes from Jordan Atala, and he said, "Do you think the Browns will win a game this year? And if yes, against who?" Well, I am going to say they will win a game this year. Maybe even 2 games. Maybe even 2. We're going to probably beat Cincinnati because AJ Green may not play in that game. And maybe even San Diego. Those are our 2 most winnable games left on the schedule. Next question comes from The Beltway, who I think is joining the TTC next year. He asked, who do you think was the best QB the Browns had since they returned in 1999? And what do you think of the logo and jersey change? Best QB since we've returned? Well, I'm going to say, oh, this is a close one because you got Brian Hoyer and you got Derek Anderson. Derek Anderson led us to a 10-6 record, but then Brian Hoyer overall just 10-6 with the team. So I'm going to say Brian Hoyer because he also has that clutch gene that not a lot of Browns quarterbacks have. I mean, he led us to a few game-winning drives. You know, heck, he led us to 6-3 at one point in 2014. You know, then he got hurt and Mansell came in and the season went to crap. Oh, and what do I think of the logo and jersey change? To tell you the truth, Beltway, I didn't really like the logo change. They didn't really change the logo. They made the orangier, and they just made the face mask brown. By the way they were talking, I thought they were maybe going to bring back Brownie the Elf, or maybe make the Bulldog, the Dog Pound logo, the primary logo, or something cool like that. But no, they stuck with the helmet. Okay. But yeah, they made the orangier. Woohoo! Woohoo! You know, and then the jerseys / pants or uniforms. I mean, I like the way the jersey looks a little bit. You know, of course, if I could change one thing, I would make them look like the Color Rush jerseys were supposed to look for the Browns. Of course, we couldn't wear them because the Ravens were all purple, and from my knowledge, all purple and all brown don't really mix. So, we could have went all orange. That would have looked cool, but whatever. But, you know, if I had to change one thing about the jerseys or the uniforms, I would take Cleveland off the top, off the front, and just put Browns and what it used to look like. And I would take Browns off the side of the pants and just put a stripe down there. Because it's like, bruh. They act like people don't know where you're from. Oh, I see you're from Cleveland. How'd you know? Oh, you got it written on your chest. Oh, okay. I think, they would have been fine if they would have stuck with the old look jerseys. Just make the orange a little bit orangier. I don't know why I keep saying oranger. It doesn't even make sense. Come on, man. Alrighty, and last question comes from a popular site in my comment section. Very common site in my comment section. Browns fan 64 asked, if we were to win a game, which one would it be? Well, I'm going to say Cincinnati. Coming off the bye week. RG3 coming back. Players are all rested up. Meanwhile, Cincinnati, for all we know, they could have a freaking rough game against Philly. Players could get hurt. Things happen. You never know. I don't know if AJ Green will be back next week against us, but if he isn't, there's a great chance the Browns will win next week at home. By the way, it's at home against the Bengals. And I also think maybe we can beat San Diego too. That'd be cool. Get 2 wins in the final 4 weeks of the year. Give a nice little middle finger to the people who said we were going to go 0-16. Bosa shrug. Okay. Well, that's going to do it for the questions. Shout out to all the people who asked me questions. And if you never had a chance to ask me a question, but you still do want to ask me, just write it down in the comments section, and I will answer it in the comments section. And if I get enough, I might just make another video. So, that's going to do it for this video. I'm actually going to make 2 more videos today. I'm going to make a Browns off-season wish list video, what I want the Browns to do this off-season. And, of course, I got my picks video coming later tonight with my friend Blake. So stay tuned, people. So anyways, I'm Crazy Dog 99. Go Browns. And by the way, for all you people asking if I'm going to leave after this year, Stephen Rose, I'm not going nowhere. Why would I leave after 1 year? Bruh. Well, there's your answer. But anyways, I'm Crazy Dog 99. Go Browns. And I'm out.